Hello everyone, and welcome back to Build Yourself with me, the channel where we break down the habits, mindset shifts, and mental tools that help you grow into the best version of yourself, one video at a time. If you're new here, welcome to the tribe. If you've been here before, you already know today's topic might be one of the most important things you learn this year. Because today, we're talking about something that controls your happiness, your relationships, your career, your decisions, and your entire quality of life. And most people don't understand it at all. The topic is, want to control your mood? You need to understand emotional intelligence. Now before you think, emotional intelligence sounds boring. Trust me, this might be the secret skill that finally explains why you get irritated quickly, why some people drain your energy, why you have trouble controlling your reactions, and why some people seem calm and unbothered even when life throws chaos at them. Emotional intelligence is not about being soft. It's not about being passive. It's about having the power to understand your emotions, regulate your emotions, and respond to life in a way that serves your goals, not destroys them. That, my friend, is real strength. So grab your water, adjust your headphones, sit back, and let's dive deep into the tool that changes everything. Emotional intelligence. What emotional intelligence really is? Emotional intelligence, or EQ, is basically your ability to understand what you feel, why you feel it, and how to manage it without letting your emotions run your life. It's also your ability to understand other people, how they think, how they feel, and why they act the way they do. Everyone wants to control their mood, but mood control isn't magic. It's emotional intelligence. Let me simplify it. Your emotions are like water. If you don't understand how water flows, you drown. But if you understand how it works, you can swim, you can surf, you can control direction. Emotional intelligence doesn't stop you from feeling angry, sad, overwhelmed, jealous, or stressed. Those emotions are normal. What EQ does is help you respond instead of react. It helps you say, okay, I'm angry, but why? And what's the smartest thing to do now? Instead of exploding at the wrong person, ruining your day, and then feeling guilty for the next 48 hours, think about the last time you regretted something you said. That wasn't a lack of intelligence, it was a lack of emotional intelligence. And that's the difference that separates people who stay in control from people who get controlled by their emotions. Mood control starts with self-awareness. The first step in emotional intelligence is self-awareness. And trust me, most people think they have this, but they don't. Single quotes taught self-awareness means noticing your emotions before they hit the damage level. It's being able to say, I'm getting irritated. Let me step back. I feel stressed. Let me breathe. I feel jealous. Let me understand why. The problem isn't anger. The problem is not knowing you're angry until you slam the door. The problem isn't sadness. The problem is letting sadness turn into isolation or self-destruction. The problem isn't stress. It's letting stress turn into burnout. When you train yourself to notice your emotions as they appear, you gain the power to adjust before the emotion becomes a disaster. Your mood doesn't control you anymore. You control your mood. That the people with the worst moods are usually the ones who think, this is just who I am. No, that's just who your untrained emotions are. You can upgrade yourself starting with awareness. The power of emotional regulation. Okay, so you've noticed the emotion. Now what? This is where emotional regulation comes in. Regulation is the art of calming yourself down without suppressing what you feel. It's understanding how to take a breath instead of overreact, how to take a walk instead of take someone's head off, how to think before you respond, how to pause long enough to stop yourself from doing something you'll regret. People with high EQ don't avoid emotions, they manage them. They don't say, I'm not angry. They say, I'm angry, but I'm not letting anger make decisions for me. That is mood control. That is emotional intelligence. And the best part, it spreads into every part of your life. Your relationships get better, your communication gets clearer, your stress level goes down. You stop arguing about stupid things. You stop feeling drained by people. You stop reacting to negativity. You protect your own peace. Your mood becomes a tool, not a weapon. Understanding other people. Now let's talk about something powerful. You can't control people, but you can understand them. Emotional intelligence helps you read people, not to manipulate them, but to respond better. When someone snaps at you, instead of thinking, what's their problem, you begin to think, they're stressed. This isn't about me. When someone acts passive-aggressive, you think, they're afraid to express how they really feel. When someone is negative all the time, you think, they've been hurt. Life has been hard for them. Understanding others doesn't excuse their behavior, but it gives you the power to respond with maturity. This is how emotionally intelligent people stay calm. They don't take everything personally. They don't fight every battle. They don't let low-emotion people drag them down. When you understand others emotionally, your mood becomes almost unshakable. You stop reacting to people. You start understanding people. Your mood is a habit here. Something most people never realize. Your mood is not random. It's a habit. If every day you train your brain to react angrily, your default mood becomes anger. If every day you complain, your default mood becomes negativity. If every day you ignore your emotions, your default mood becomes stress. But if every day you practice emotional intelligence, your default mood becomes clarity, calmness, confidence, grounding, and emotional stability. You build emotional intelligence the same way you build muscle, slowly, consistently, and intentionally. And the more emotionally intelligent you become, the less life can shake you. You cannot control everything around you, but you can control your response to everything around you. And that, my friend, is real emotional power. So if you want to control your mood, if you want to feel more stable, more centered, more grounded, if you want to stop letting people ruin your day, stop letting stress overwhelm you, stop letting anger take over, and stop letting emotions sabotage your life, then learn emotional intelligence. Understand yourself, understand others, master your reactions, build inner strength. Because once you control your emotions, you control your life. Thank you so much for spending this time with me today. If this video helped you understand yourself even a little better, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs this message. This is Build Yourself with me, reminding you that emotional control is not a gift, it's a skill you can build. Stay calm, stay aware, stay in control. See you in the next video. Bye bye for now.